Okay, so since we have some new people here, this class is called this style or this type of yoga is called Kemetic Yoga. And so Kemetic Yoga refers to yoga from ancient Egypt. And for those who may already know, the country which we call Egypt today is in Africa. And I say that it's in Africa. Most people probably already know, but when I was in grade school, not too far from where we are right now, in our geography book, they try to make us think that Egypt wasn't even part of Africa. And Egypt, it used to be called Kemet. What does the word Kemet mean? Kemet is Kemet, and Kemet means the land of the blacks, the land of black people, okay? And so that particular area of the world, that's where many things that we call civilization comes from. So that's where writing was invented. That's where paper was invented to write on. So the word paper, it comes from the word papyrus. Papyrus is a plant that grows abundantly in Kemet or Egypt, and that they used to create paper. And that paper was of such a high quality that it lasts even thousands, 4, 5, 6,000 years later. You could still find the paper in good condition, okay? So you could still find the writings. And plus our ancestors, these people were black. They were African people. We have populated all over the planet Earth, but our roots are in Africa, okay? And so African people created civilization. They created mathematics. They created engineering, architecture, and they also created what we call yoga. They didn't use the word yoga. We use this word called Wat Ma'at, W-A-T-M-A-A-T, Wat Ma'at. It means the way of Ma'at. And that is our word for this practice that we call yoga, okay? And so we know that there are yoga movements and postures that are universal. Like everybody who practice any type of yoga, even if they don't use the word yoga, they do certain poses and postures. Everybody sits like this, right? And we call this Indian style, but this is actually African style. This is Kemetic style. Because when you go to Egypt, I've been in Egypt or Kemet 40 times, and I see, when I look at the walls of the temples and inside the pyramids, it's people, you see statues and images of people sitting like this all over the place. So this has nothing to do with India. It is something that emerges out of Africa. And Africa was the place where the original human beings came from. The first people of the planet Earth came out of Africa. So therefore, if Africa is the first human beings, if it's the oldest civilization, and if the people of India left out of Africa and went to India, where did yoga come from? It came out of Africa too. Just like the people who call themselves Indians, back in those days, they called themselves Dravidians. And they created a high civilization from which yoga came. And later on, they were invaded by these lighter skinned people who we call Aryans. And those people took yoga and incorporated it into their religion, which they call Hinduism. And then they make it seem as if yoga is part of Hinduism. But the practice of meditation, breathing, movements, and postures, which we call yoga, and the philosophy of yoga has an African origin. The word yoga itself is in dispute as to what's the origin of that word. But the actual practices of yoga, like I say, sitting, doing movements, postures, meditating, concentrating, relieving stress, going into different positions and stuff, that is African. And that practice is as old as human beings. And so what we have done is to reconstruct that system and then to add to it using modern interpretation and making it fit the needs of what we need to do today in 2025, in the first quarter of the 21st century. Okay, so we have to think about last century in the 1900s, that was the 20th century. Now we're in the 21st century, and we are 1/4 of the way through the 21st century. And when I was born, we was halfway through the 20th century. So I think I can give you a lot of perspective because I wasn't just sitting around like a lump on a log all that time. I'm looking and observing and studying and trying to transform myself. Okay? So let's do this. We're going to begin with breathing. Everything begins with the breath. The creation of the earth, the creation of the universe begins with what we call Shu. In the creation story of ancient Africa, of ancient Kemet, there is a force called Shu. And Shu represents the breath. Right now, if you think about a fish in water, water is called a medium, okay? A medium. And the fish is able to absorb absorb oxygen from the water medium that it exists in. We are in a medium now, but our medium is not water, it's air. And if you take the fish out of the water, the fish gonna die. If you take us out of the air, we're going to die. But the air that we breathe and that we are dependent upon is invisible. But it is the most important thing around us that keeps us alive, right? So we need the breath. So nobody ever teaches us about breathing. When they do talk about breathing, they teach us to breathe backwards. They say, breathe in, lift up your chest. So you're going to get about 1/4 of the amount of air that you need to get. When you breathe properly, you breathe from the abdomen. You breathe from the lower abdomen. And so when we practice yoga, when we practice Kemetic yoga, we learn abdominal breathing. So this area of your body right here, this is not your stomach. Your stomach is an organ inside of there that food goes into to be digested. This is called the abdomen. And you got your liver, your intestines, your colon, your pancreas, your spleen. All those types of organs are located in the abdominal area. And all of these organs carry out digestion, assimilation, and elimination. They carry out 3 things. They digest your food, they process your food so it can be absorbed, so the nutrients can be absorbed into your body, and then the other organs eliminate the waste. So that's what's happening in this area of your body. That's why we say 50% of our practice of yoga is what you eat, okay? What you put into your body. Your body is made of whatever you put into it, just like this building is made of the bricks and all the other materials that built it. It is still sitting here, even though it was built in around 1900. But it's still sitting here and it's nice and warm and stuff in here, right? Because it's built with the right materials. So the right materials for our bodies are fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and grains. Not hamburgers, not pizza, not no macaroni and cheese and everything, like everybody getting ready to eat, you know. You know, and so, you know, we talk a lot about nutrition and stuff. And Erica, she's our chef and our nutrition expert. And so she be offering a lot of different services to you all too, you know. So, and so I know she got some feasts lined up for everybody that don't have no meat, no processed foods, or nothing like that. Okay. So we're going to begin with breathing. So what I want you to do is to come onto your back and just listen to what I'm saying and try to follow. When you come on your back, I want you to put your legs straight. I want you to separate your feet, shoulders width apart. And I want you to relax your hips and your knees, your ankles, and your feet. Rest the back of your head against the floor. And then put your right hand on your lower abdomen, right below your navel. So this area between your navel at the top and your pubic bone right below your navel, this is the area where you want to train yourself to breathe from, not from the chest. So you put your right hand right below your navel on your lower abdomen. You place your left hand on the back of your right hand, and you relax your arms between your shoulders and your elbows, so your upper arms. You want your upper arms to touch the floor and rest upon the floor comfortably. Your eyes are closed. And we're going to, and once you lay down like this and you close your eyes and you start to relax, you automatically begin to feel yourself breathe slow. You feel your breathing slow down. You feel yourself begin to breathe deeper. So we want to relax the body. We want to relax all the muscles out of the face, the forehead, the temples, the eyes, the jaw muscles, the cheek muscles. We want to relax the muscles in the back of the neck, relax the muscles in the shoulders, in the upper part of your back. Relax the muscles in your middle back. Relax in your lower back and feel your spine rest against the floor. Place your mind into your left arm and try to relax your left arm from the shoulder down to the elbow, and then from the elbow into the wrist, and from the wrist into your hand, into your fingers. And then place your mind into your right arm and relax from the shoulder down to the elbow, from the elbow down to your wrist, and then from your wrist into your right hand, into your fingers. So you have to consciously just try to pay attention to your body and notice if you are experiencing any tension in those muscles. And then move your mind into your hips and relax your hips and your buttock muscles. Relax your thighs, all the way from the hips down to your knees. Relax your lower legs from your knees down to your ankles. And relax your ankles and your feet. Relax your toes. And I want you to slowly breathe in through your nose. As you breathe in, feel the area of your abdomen below your hands. So instead of expanding your chest, try to expand your abdomen and let your abdomen expand. After you breathe in, open your mouth and then slowly exhale out through your mouth. And try to squeeze all the air out of your lungs. We're going to do this cleansing breath. This is called cleansing breath. We're going to do it 5 times. So we got 4 more times. So breathe in through your nose, expand your abdomen upward. Hold your breath, open your mouth, exhale slowly. Close your mouth, reset your body. Now breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold your breath, open your mouth, slowly exhale through your mouth. Close your mouth, reset your body. Breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold your breath, open your mouth, slowly exhale. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath. Let your mouth open while you are holding your breath. Relax your jaw muscles, relax your throat, and then slowly exhale through your mouth. And now relax. Close your eyes or keep your eyes closed. Close your mouth. Let your lips stay together. Gently touch the tip of your tongue to the upper part of your mouth, on the inside of your mouth, to your hard palate. The palate is the upper part of the inside of your mouth. So let your tip of your tongue touch that middle section. Keep your lips together and breathe exclusively through your nose. Inhaling slowly. Hold your breath for 1 to 2 seconds after you inhale. And then exhaling out slowly, allow your abdomen to sink downward, releasing the weight of your body downward towards the earth, into the mat. And slowly breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Releasing and relaxing the weight of your body down into the earth. As your body relaxes, pay attention to your thoughts that come into your mind. You're trying not to think about anything. Your focal point is your breathing. You are observing the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. You are feeling your abdomen rise slowly as you breathe in, bringing life force and energy into your body. As you breathe out, you feel your abdomen sink downward and you feel the weight of your body release. And you feel yourself becoming more comfortable against the floor as you exhale, as you let go of tension from your body, as you release any negative thoughts from your mind that may be causing stress, anxiety, or uncertainty. So allow yourself to relax, allow the energy to move and circulate through your body. When we bring ourselves into a state of relaxation, the body has the opportunity to recharge itself, to rejuvenate itself. I want you to take your time. I want you to lift your hands up and lower your arms and your hands to the floor next to your body. Put your palms flat against the floor. And then move your legs together. Let your feet touch together. And I want you to flex your feet towards your body. When you flex your feet towards your body, you're going to feel the muscles in the back of your lower leg stretch. You're going to feel the thigh muscles contract. And then you're going to lift your head and shoulders until your chin comes to your chest. Your hands come above your thighs. And then exhale. And as you inhale, you feel your body rise up to a sitting position. So you got to engage your abdominal muscles and lift up. Very good. And as you exhale, you lower your hands down to your knees and release your shoulders, release your elbows. And once you come up, you want to become still. Close your eyes. And I want you to breathe and allow your blood circulation the time needed to adjust to the sitting up position. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhale. All of your breathing now is being done through your nostrils. Trying to keep the tip of the tongue in the center of the hard palate at the roof of the mouth. Now from here, we're going to cross the legs into our first sitting position, which is called Sesh Pose Variation 1, okay? And so we want to get our bodies able to sit comfortably in this position. So we take the hands and we hold on to the front leg. As we hold on, we pull and we rotate up onto the sit bones and we press the forearms down towards the thighs. From here, we're going to move the head in 4 directions, backward, forward, and then straight, and then left, and then right. So as you are breathing in, you're tilting your head halfway back. As you are exhaling, release your neck and allow your head to go all the way back. As you breathe in, bring your head up straight. As you exhale, lower your head down and touch your chin to your chest. Now breathe in and bring your head up straight. Look forward. Slowly exhale. Try to coordinate the movement of your breath with the movement of your body. Turning your head to your left as you slowly exhale. So turn your head all the way to your left. Release your neck. Try to feel each vertebra in your neck turning one at a time, opening up the glands and organs in your throat, releasing tension from the muscles in the neck. As you are breathing in, turn your head back to the center. As you are exhaling, turn your head to your right. Release your neck, release your shoulders. And then turn your head back to the center and look forward again. Okay? Take your right hand and place it underneath your left knee. So your right hand underneath your left knee, your left hand in the back of your right hand. So it's like this. And then turn your body so that even with your thigh. Now breathe in. As you exhale, lead your chest down towards your thigh. Keep your knees relaxed, keep your ankles relaxed, keep your buttocks on the floor. Try to touch your chin down towards your knee. Take your arms and wrap your arms around your knee, and then breathe in slowly. Exhale slowly. Let go of your leg. And as you breathe in, rise up. Your arms follow your body as you turn to your right. And with your exhalation, your hands come underneath your right leg. Breathe in. I want you to lift your chest to flatten your back. And as you are exhaling, lower your chest down towards your thigh, your chin down towards your knee. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Let go of your leg. As you are breathing in, rise up. Turning to the center. Exhale and let your hands grasp your knees from behind. Breathe in. As you exhale, lead your chest down towards the floor, folding your body in half from the waist. Inhale and extend your arms forward. Exhale and put your hands flat. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And try to make yourself become comfortable in this position. As you maintain this position, I want you to breathe in slowly. And as you exhale, I want you to relax your neck and shoulders more. I want you to breathe in. And as you exhale, I want you to relax your hips, your lower back. Breathe in one more time. And as you exhale, relax your knees and relax your ankles. Now, I want you to slowly come up. Keep your arms next to your ears as you come up. And I want you to breathe in and let the inhalation of the breath lift you up. Put your thumb and your forefingers together. Let your eyes close. And as you exhale, release your shoulders and place your wrist down to your knees. And breathe in slowly. And breathe out slowly. Breathe in. And slowly exhale. Now, we're going to uncross our legs. And I want you to stretch your toes back and forth. So wiggle your toes. So we're going to work as you work with your body in yoga, you're going to open up your toes, your ankles, your knees. You're going to bring a lot of flexibility and mobility into your joints. So what I want you to do next is to sit with your legs straight, and I want you to take your feet, flex them towards your body, and then bend your knees, keeping your feet flexed towards you. Now put your hands in the back of your knees, and I want you to sit up onto your sit bones. So sit up and rotate your pelvis, lift your chest, and lower your shoulders. Take your hands into this position with your fingers together, your thumbs together, and extend your arms out to the side. Now turn, focus at your shoulder joint. Rotate your arms up towards the ceiling, and then breathe in and lift your arms up. Exhale and put your hands together. Inhale and turn your arms forward. And as you exhale, reach forward and try to grab your feet. And then put your head all the way down. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Now breathe in slowly. Breathing out slowly. Breathe in. Expand your abdomen as you breathe in. Exhale and contract your abdomen. Let go of your feet. Keep your arms stretched forward. As you inhale, rise up from your waist. So your hands are above the head. Put your legs flat, flex your feet, and then slowly exhale and bring your hands back down to your knees. I want you to feel the energy moving through your arms, into your hands, down your legs, into your feet. Now close your eyes and then breathe, inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now from here, we're going to come in onto our hands and knees. We're going to bring the thighs together, bring the feet together, fold your toes underneath the feet. So this position is called sesh pose, variation 2. Take your left hand, turn it backwards and reach back. Turn your right hand backwards and reach back. You're using your hands to control your weight so you can gradually introduce your weight into your toes. We want the toes to bend. So over time, not at one time, you're going to gradually get your toes to come flat, to bend your toes at 90-degree angles so that the so that the balls of your feet and the bottom of your toes come flat completely to the floor. And then the hands are rested upon the thighs and we're breathing. We are inhaling, exhaling. Relax the shoulders, relax the knees, the ankles, and the toes. And then one more time, breathe in through the nose, exhale and relax. So we are conditioning the toes. With your inhalation, we inhale and lift the arms up. With the exhalation, we come forward onto the hands and knees. And then we lift the feet and we wiggle the toes. We point the feet and we place the insteps down to the mat. The left hand comes back. The right hand comes back. We control the weight because we're trying to gradually introduce the weight onto the instep. So we want the whole top of the foot to come flat to the floor. You got to exhale into the position and make it comfortable. And then the hands rest upon the thighs and the shoulders relax. Place your hands into mare. Mare means, mare is the proper word for pyramid. Put your hands down to the mat in that pyramid shape and breathe in. And as you exhale, lower your chest down to the thighs, lower your forehead into the mare, into the pyramid. Put your forearms against the floor. Relax your neck and shoulders. Make yourself comfortable. Breathing in slowly. Breathing out slowly. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now, bring your head up a little bit. Look forward. Take your left hand and reach forward. Extend your arms. Extend your right hand forward and inhale. As you are exhaling, transfer your weight from your knees into your hands. And then inhale up into Wajet, or what we call Cobra, Wajet. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Breathe in. Slowly exhale. So this position is called Wajet. It strengthens your arms, your chest, your back, and your shoulders. And it opens up your lungs. Fold your toes. Lift your knees off the floor and bring your body parallel over the floor like you're doing a push-up. Back straight. As you breathe in, push your hips up. And then take your left foot. Bring it about 2 or 3 inches forward. Take your right foot about 2 or 3 inches forward. And as you exhale, push backwards and get your heels to the floor. Straighten your arms, straighten your back. So adjust your body as you need to. Breathe in and out slowly. As you breathe in, come up into the balls of your feet. Slowly exhale, your knees down to the mat. Now lift your feet and point your toes. Place your insteps down to the mat. Place your right hand in front of your right knee. Place your left hand in front of your left knee. And sit your buttocks down to your heels. Take your right forearm down to the mat. Place your left forearm down. So we call this position PHARAOHS. That's what the other people call a Sphinx. The proper name is PHARAOHS. And then we're going to transition from this position back into Wajet. So Wajet is what is the Kemetic name for cobra. Take your left hand, straighten your left arm all the way out, go forward. Extend your right arm forward. Breathe in. As you exhale, lift your elbows. Bring your face about 1 inch from the floor. And then move forward. Put your weight into your hands. And then inhale up. Exhale, arch your spine. Lock the strength into your arms, your chest, your back, and your shoulders. Now use this position as an opportunity to breathe deeply. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now hold the position. While you hold the position, fold your toes. Lift your knees off the floor, lift your hips up, and bring your body parallel with the floor, like you're doing a push-up. And then we're going to transition into Nut. Nut is like a pyramid. We push the hips up. And then we adjust the feet just like before. And then we push backwards and try to get the heels to the floor so we can feel the opening of the muscles in the back of the legs, in the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale your knees down to your mat. Okay, so this position, we call this tabletop. Lift your feet and point your toes. Now, we're going to release backward into what we call Mesu Heru, or the child pose. Breathe in. As you exhale, ease your buttocks down towards your heels. Let your chest come down towards the floor and your forehead down towards the mat. Then relax and breathe, inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, let's rise up onto the hands and knees. Take your left foot. We're going to work on the next pose in the sequence called lunge. Take your right foot and bring it forward. So you're going to bring your right foot with your hands on each side of your foot. You're going to bend the toes of your left foot and then lift the left knee. We want to point the left heel straight up and get complete bend on the toes, and then keep your lower back kind of low, but keep your legs straight, keep your spine straight till you feel a nice opening in the toes of your left foot. You're strengthening the thigh on the right side, strengthening the gluteus muscles, your buttocks muscles. Now breathe in, exhale, gently place the left knee down to the mat. And then lift your left foot and point it. Place your instep to the mat. Place your arms underneath your right thigh. And then use the inhalation of your breath to rise up. Use the exhalation of your breath to bring your hands together. And then inhale your left hand to the back of the right. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders and allow your hands to come down to your right knee. Okay? Now from here, we're going to work on this inner part of the thigh in the front, the thigh and the hip. So I want you to breathe in first. And as you exhale, we're going to gently lengthen the left thigh. So we're going downward, opening up the thigh, opening up the hip, opening up all the blood vessels, the nerve endings in that area of your body. As we breathe in, we're going to arch the spine. We're going to lift the chest. And as we exhale, we push against the knee and we arch the spine back, allowing the head to go back. Open up your neck, open up your throat. And then bring your head up straight. Slowly bring your chest down to your thigh. Separate your hands and ease your hands down to the mat. Now switch legs. So we're going to take the left foot and bring it forward. So now the right leg is going to be in back. Bend the toes of your right foot. So what we're trying to do is get the toes, the bottom of the toes to bend until we can feel the ball of your right foot against the floor. So we lift up to here like this. And we straighten that right foot and we point the heel straight up. So lift that heel up. Bend your toe. There you go. Good. Because you want to feel, we want to change the structure of the foot. Okay? So breathe in. As we exhale, we place the right knee down gently. We lift the right foot and point it, and we place the instep down. Then we place the arms underneath the left thigh, and we use the inhalation of the breath to rise up. We use the exhalation of the breath to bring the hands together. And then we inhale the left hand to the back of the right, and we exhale the hands down to the left knee. Okay? So take your front foot, bring it back a little bit. Yeah. Now you feel, because you want to make this area square. So you don't want this foot to be too far forward because your balance be off. So you want to make a square right here. Now, from here, you inhale. We did this already, right? Hands here. Now breathe in. Now we're going to work in this area. Slowly exhale. Release. Now, don't bend this knee. Keep this knee straight. This is where your motion is. Your motion is in here. So you can feel it all in that good area in there. All in the pelvis, the hip. Release, open up. Okay? So we call this half split. So think if you was doing a split, right? You would take this leg and stretch it out, right? So, but this leg is going to stay like this. Now, we're going to add the backward arch of the spine to your split. So you breathe in and you lift your chest. When you exhale, you push against the knee. Lift your chest and allow your head to go all the way back. Release your neck. And then bring the head up. Bring your chest down. Exhale. Separate your hands. Ease your hands down gently. And then bring the left leg back so that both your thighs come together, your feet are together. And then breathe in. And as you exhale, bend your knees. So get your buttocks to come all the way down. Sit all the way back. And then put your chest to your thighs. Your forehead down towards the mat. Lifting your arms. And breathe in. And slowly breathe out. And breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Now rise up onto your hands and knees. And then take a seat. So your legs out in front. And we stretch the toes back and forth. And we shake the knees up and down. Okay. And so what we're doing, we're going through the basic core practices. So we're going to the beginning part of the core practices. Well, so with your legs straight, we flex the feet towards the body. And we're going to work on our next movement, which is called Merkut, or Mer means pyramid. So it's Mer forward bending pose. So we're going to keep the legs straight, but then we're going to flex the feet towards the body and then bend the knees. Have a slight bend in the knees and put your hands in the back of your knees and on your pelvis. I want you to rotate your pelvis and sit up straight. Good. Lift your chest, lower your shoulders. Now you're going to slide your hands down towards your ankles. And you're going to take your left hand and put it in the back of your left leg, right above your ankle. Take your right hand, put it in the back of your right leg, right above the ankle. And then as you breathe in, lift your chest. Your goal is to get your chest to your thigh and your chin to your knee. So breathe in. And as you exhale, contract your abdomen, suck your belly in out the way, and relax your neck. Relax your shoulders and put your chin all the way down to your knees. Very good. That's excellent. Now hold this position and breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in and slowly breathe out. Now release your legs and extend your arms forward. Inhale and come up. Your arms are shoulders height. Hold your breath. Put your legs flat. Now exhale your hands down to your knees and release your shoulders and breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and slowly breathe out. So when you finish each movement, you want to pay attention to your breathing and you want to see how you want to experience the effect of the movement and the posture on your ability to breathe. Okay? So let's go into the movement again. Legs together, feet together. Remember to flex your feet towards your body. Keep your feet flexed as you bend your knees slightly. We bend the knees so that we can take pressure off of the back muscles in the back of the legs, so we're not straining as we go into the forward bend. Slide your hands down towards your ankles. Turn your left hand towards the ceiling. Put your left hand in the back of your left leg. Put your right hand in the back of your right leg. You're going to get a firm grip. As you inhale, lift your chest and flatten your back. As you are exhaling, lower your chest to your thigh. Lower your chin down to your knees. You get a nice forward opening in your spine. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Slowly exhale. Breathe in. Slowly exhale. Go a little bit further. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Let go of your legs. Inhale yourself up. Put your legs flat. Slowly exhale your hands down to your knees and let your eyes remain closed. And try to feel the energy moving through your body. Feel the changes in your breathing. Your breathing should become deeper. One of the major benefits of doing movements and postures is that they help to increase your lung capacity. So your breathing should become deeper. Your breathing should become easier as a consequence of doing the movements and postures. Okay? So next, I want you to bend your knees just a little bit. Put your hands behind you and then sort of scoot your buttocks towards your feet. And then come down on your forearms and then come onto your back. So bend your knees more, bend your knees all the way up, feet flat to the floor. Okay? Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Placing the back of your head to the mat. Place your arms down next to your body with the palms against the floor. Your eyes are closed, your lips are together, and you are breathing in slowly through your nose and breathing out slowly through your nose. Now take your right thigh, bring it up towards your chest. Place your hands around your right leg and breathe in. As you exhale, I want you to release your lower back, and I want you to bring your right thigh in closer to your chest. So as you exhale your breath, I want you to relax your lower back. Relax your right hip, relax your right knee. Now breathe in, and as you exhale, lift your head up and try to bring your chin to your knee and your knee to your chin. And breathe in. As you exhale, straighten your left leg and keep your left foot about 3 inches off the floor. And then breathe in, breathe out, and relax your head back down to the mat. Bend your left knee and put your left foot to the mat. And then lower your right foot down next to your left foot. And place your hands on your abdomen and relax your shoulders and close your eyes. I want you to breathe for a few seconds. And I want you to feel the change in your breathing. Your breathing should become deeper. Pay attention to your body and try to experience the changes in your breathing, the changes in your muscles, the changes in your joints and your different areas of your body. Now bring your left thigh up towards your chest. And then place your right hand around your leg, your left hand around your leg, and pull your thigh all the way in towards your chest. By pulling the thigh in towards your chest, you are releasing your lower back, releasing your left hip. Now breathe in, and as you exhale, lift your head and shoulders and bring your chin to your knee. Now breathe in again. As you exhale, straighten your right leg and keep your right foot about 3 inches off the floor. And breathe in, breathe out. Let the back of your head come to the mat. Bend your right knee and put your right foot to the mat. And then lower your left foot down next to your right and release your shoulders. Place your hands on your stomach, on your abdomen. Let your eyes close, and I want you to breathe. Inhale slowly, exhale slowly. Pay attention to the breath. Now I want you to take both of your thighs and bring them up towards your chest. Take your hands around your legs and pull your thighs all the way in towards your chest and wrap your arms around your leg. Lift your head up, bring your chin towards your knees. Bring your knees towards your chin. And breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Let the back of your head come to the mat. Let your hands slide down the front of your legs, grab hold of your ankles and separate your feet, shoulders width apart, placing your feet flat to the floor. So your hands, your four fingers, and your thumb are hooking around your lower leg, right above your ankle. The right hand is doing the same thing. Then you tuck your hips and you begin to inhale and lift your lower back. Lift your middle back, and as you exhale, you squeeze shoulder blades together and push your pelvis up. And then breathe in, slowly breathe out. Breathe in, slowly breathe out. And breathe in. And as you exhale, tuck your hips and ease your spine back down to the floor. And inhale, slowly exhale. And breathe in. And slowly exhale and relax. Inhaling, exhale. Now lower both your legs flat to the floor and place your arms at the side of your body. Flex your feet towards your body. Lift your head and shoulders up to your chin. Lift your chin up to your chest, your shoulders off the floor. Your hands come up above your thighs. Squeeze your abdominal muscles and let your body rise up. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to your knees. And then take your left leg, bend it, and put your left foot flat. We're going to go into spinal twist. Your left hand comes around your left knee. Your right hand comes around your left ankle, and you pull your left foot in close to your body. Your right foot, you're going to keep flexing your right foot and contracting these muscles. And then you keep your hands around your left leg and you straighten your back. Take your right arm and inhale. Exhale, touch your toe, and then wrap your right arm around your left leg. Put your left hand behind you and turn your body, twist out. Good. Now breathe in. As you exhale, turn your head to the right. Look to the right. So you try to open up your neck in both directions. As you inhale, turn your chin over your chest. Exhale, look to your left. So look in the opposite direction. Squeeze your belly out the way. Now lift your left hand. Release your right arm from your leg. Inhale and turn your body to the front. And as you exhale, your hand and your knee go down together. Good. Now breathe in. Slowly breathe out. And breathe in. And slowly exhale. Now, we're going to repeat the movement on the opposite side. Whatever we do on one side, we have to do the same thing on the opposite side to maintain the equality and the integrity of both sides of the body. So again, we begin by flexing the feet. And we maintain that contraction of these muscles in the leg. And then we bend the right knee. We put the right foot flat. We put the right hand around the right knee. The left hand around the right ankle. And we pull the leg in close to the body. As we hold on to here, we straighten the back by lifting the chest, lowering the shoulder. As we inhale, we lift the left arm. As we exhale, we reach towards the toe, and then we wrap the arm around the leg. And as we exhale, we turn to the right. We put the right hand on the floor. So we're trying to isolate the upper body from the lower body. So we're going to get a spinal twist, and then we're going to work on the cervical vertebrae. Those are the vertebrae of your neck. Now breathe in, and as you exhale, slowly turn your head to your left. So when you turn the head, you are lengthening the muscles in your neck. You're massaging the glands and organs in your throat. You are opening up blood vessels and nerves that run through your neck and your throat area. As you are breathing in, you turn your head to the center. And as you exhale, you turn and look to the right behind you. And then breathe in, exhale, lift your right hand off the floor, inhale and turn your body to the front. And as you exhale, your hands and your knees go down together with your palms to your knees. Now breathe in and slowly exhale. Inhale and slowly exhale. Now from here, we're going to cross our legs. So now we should be able to feel that it's a little bit more comfortable to sit with the legs crossed, okay? Because the movements and postures that we have done have opened up our joints and our various muscle groups throughout the body. So now we're going to take this right hand and we're going to move this right leg out to the side. And we're going to pull this left foot all the way into the inner part of the pelvic area. And we're going to take this right hand, grab hold of the right ankle, and we're going to bring this right foot around, lift it up a little bit. Take your left hand underneath the right foot and rotate the right foot as you pull it in. Exhale it, and then adjust your body a little bit to sit in what we call half lotus position. Okay? So adjust a little bit. Pull your bottom foot out a little bit and give yourself a little bit more room. Okay? Now take this right elbow, put it on your right knee, and then rest it there. If you got some little kids at home, or if you got puppies or a little dogs or whatever, put them on your leg. Or you can put little sandbags, 10-pound sandbag, but you want to sit in this position as much as you can. So when you at home, instead of sitting down in the lazy boy chair, sit like this, and you can read a book, hopefully a book on Black history and culture, metaphysics, spirituality, and you're going to relax your hip, your knee, and your ankle. You're going to read your book or whatever you're doing. And then I want you to take your hands underneath this right knee, and I want you to put your chest to your thigh. So you're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, try to relax yourself into the position. Inhaling and exhale and relax, lengthening all the fibers of your muscles, your joints. Let go of your foot, breathe in, or let go of your leg rather, than breathe in and come up, come back up to the center, and then exhale. And then breathe in and out slowly. Now, we got to do the same thing on the opposite side. So to make your transition, take your hands and grab hold of this right leg. Lift this right foot, and then bring your left foot out. And then put your right foot down and bring it towards the inner part of your thigh. And relax your hip, your knee, and your ankle. Now take your left hand, grab hold of your left leg right below the ankle, and then bring this left foot forward, inward. Take your right hand underneath the right, underneath your left foot. Inhale, exhale, and pull the left foot on top of your right thigh. And you're going to feel a rotation in your ankle, a release in your knee, and then you can adjust yourself until you're able to be as comfortable as you can. Now, if you pay attention, if you are making a pyramid shape with your body, right? So your body itself is a pyramid, okay? And so pyramids generate energy. So our purpose in doing the practice is not just to be stretching muscles and stuff like that, but it is to generate energy. Energy, this life force, is what keeps you young. It's what restores you. It's what stimulates your immune system to keep you from getting sick. It's what stimulates your immune system to help you get well if you do sick, so you can minimize even your episodes of illness or discomfort. So again, so we rest the left elbow onto the knee, and we put the weight on here, and we want to gently relax the ligaments and different joint structures in the ankle. We want to relax the knee. We want to relax the hip area. So you want to be conscious of all these different things that's in your body. And then we're going to take the right hand and place it underneath the left knee. We place the left hand in the back of the right hand. And then we breathe in. And as we exhale, we lower the chest down towards the thigh. And we lower the chin down towards the knee. And breathe in. And slowly exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Let go of your leg. And as you breathe in, come up, come back to the center and exhale. Now place your thumb and forefingers together. Place your wrists to your knees. And then breathe slow and deep through your nostrils. Inhale and exhale. And then finally, take your left foot, lift it up a little bit, and you're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together. And we're going to go into what we call butterfly. So your goal is to try to get your hips open so that your legs can touch the floor, okay? So once you grab hold of your ankles, you press your forearms into your thighs, you can feel all of this open up in there. And again, if you got some little kids at home, I had twins. So I could put one on this leg and one over there, okay? So if you only got one kid, go get the neighbor's kid, go get your niece and nephews and put them on your leg and let them force it open. But make sure they're around 3 years old or younger, okay? Now, you can bring your legs up, bring your legs out in front, stretch your toes back and forth, shake your knees out, okay? So you want to be able to feel this all the way for the rest of the night, but not just feel your muscles, I want you to feel the energy that you generated, okay? So from here, we're going to stand up. And we're going to end our class with our salutation. So bring your feet together, take your left arm across your chest, and take your right arm across your left arm and make fists with your hands. Okay, so you might have seen them doing this in Black Panther, but this is an ancient Kemetic position. Okay, It didn't start with the Black Panther, even though the actor Chadwick Boseman, he did study Kemetic Yoga with me, okay? So with your eyes closed and with sincerity, we give thanks and praise to the Creator and to our ancient ancestors who have revealed to us this knowledge of rejuvenation and revitalization. So as we step into the future with the knowledge from the past, the breath will be able to flow long, slow, and deep to bring rejuvenation, revitalization, balance, and harmony to the mind, the body, and the spirit. Hotep. Hotep means peace. So that's everybody say Hotep, Hotep. And we say Wat Ma'at. Thank you very much. Class is over. All right. Thank you. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Yeah. Do me a favor. I got to take a picture. I want you to do it very quickly. Okay. I got to take it for a flyer. Say, here.
Take off over here too. Say bye.
Oh, bye. Peace. Hotel. Okay. Yeah, we got to get out. I just want you to take it.
You still on here. So this is a picture?
Yeah, photograph. Take it, take a landscape if you can.
Okay. Here.
Yep.
Now do one thing. Let me retake the spot about business status. Ready? Let me turn the light up. Okay. Okay. That's it.
Okay, take one more the other way, vertical. Yeah, sorry. All right, thank you. I think I'm gonna come up here and do my photo shoot for my book. To take some contemporary photos. Okay, thank you everybody. Peace and love.
Thank you.